Whether you're looking for sellers or buyers in any market, it really comes down to how you talk to them. And there are a lot of agents who just either panic, tighten up, or just don't know how to close leads that they get from an online source, whether it's seller or buyer. So I've broken it down here for you, and it's going to be the PSLV acronym that I've used for years, but I broke it down so that it's a little simpler to follow. And this is how we are able to close so many transactions from online lead sources because we follow this simple principle. Let's get right into this. I'm Tristan. Welcome to Your Daily Real Estate, where I go over how to function at a higher level, how to stay ahead of everything that's happening in the real estate world. 5 to 10 minutes, sometimes shorter, sometimes a little longer. Let's get right into this one. I'm going to be reading off of a Google sheet that I have. I created this a few years back. It's PSLV, PS Love, in other words. I was trying to rearrange it. I was like, PS Love, and that's how I came up with it. But the idea is this, and then I'll simplify it. PS Love stands for, as you're talking to someone, you've got to give them permission to feel like it's okay to waste your time. Yeah, I know. Just go with me on this one. Once you give them that permission, you get specific as to what they're looking for. You have specific questions that help you determine what they're looking for, and more importantly, L, where you listen to them. You've got to listen as they're telling you specifically what they want, because most of the times, real estate agents are thinking ahead. They're like, ooh, what if I say this? Ooh, what if I say that? Ooh, I remember a script said I had to say this. And that's a wrong approach. And this is why I said, maybe we should have a template as to the things that we should be doing instead of the dialogue we should be using. It should just be a flow. PSL, listen to what they're saying so you know where to take them. And more importantly, the value, V, that you're going to give them, because that's really what they're looking for. They're looking to see if you care enough about them to listen to them and give them exactly what they're looking for so that they can then say, got it, this person is the one I need to talk to. And here it is. I've broken it down. Number one, you've got to be the first friendly voice. I have here, online leads forget which form they filled out within minutes. If you know online leads, that is very true. So when you call and text them, the first or 2 or the first 3 minutes, you'll find that you're still fresh on their minds, which is great. They'll be like, oh yeah, it was just on. That was kind of fast. Or yeah, I'm not interested, right? Whatever they're going to tell you, you've got to be super warm and super embracing and saying, hey, it doesn't even matter, Joe. I don't care if you never end up buying a home, right? And that's the warmth that a lot of people are looking for. Because they want to know that it's okay. If they have any questions, they want to know if they should ask you, because they don't want to feel pressured into saying, well, now I have to have you show me property. Now I have to meet you at this home. Now you're asking me if I'm pre-approved and I'm working with another agent. No, it doesn't happen immediately. You've got to first hear them out to see where they're at. And those questions can then be plugged in progressively as the conversation gets friendlier. If that moment arises, very first conversation. Number 2, right, we went through P. I'm trying to simplify it for you. PS, more specific. I have here, repeat the question they have. So you go further into the weeds, right? And it comes down to you saying something like as simple as, great, so you're telling me a condo is important. How much are you looking HOA to be? Or you need a yard? Tell me more about that. When you do that, people feel like you're actually listening to them instead of trying to get your point across. And this is where people start connecting with me a lot, because after I make them feel warm and I make them feel like, look, you can waste my time all you want, right? Giving them permission. Say, Joe, listen, I don't care if you don't end up buying anything. I just want to make sure that your experience on our website is easy and that I'm not spamming you. So tell me, what are you looking for? Are you looking to be closer to the ocean or up on the hills? And they'll be like, well, I'd rather be closer to the ocean. It's like, great. Closer to the ocean. Are you looking for a condo, a townhome? What are you looking for? They're like, well, we don't want HOA. We want to have a house. Got it. Well, over here, there's quite a few homes on the beach, but they get kind of expensive. Have you figured out what price range you want to be on, right? Or what's bringing you closer to the beach? Get specific, get into the weeds. That's the whole one. That's the whole section here. Number 2, get specific. Number 3, you're going to listen. Hear their story before pushing your script, before pushing any dialogue, before pushing anything. Because if you don't listen, you're not going to know what it is that they actually need. Instead of launching into the features or anything having to do with a specific area, find out why this is important to them. What's prompting the move? Why do they want to move here? Why do they want a house versus a condo? What's so important about Malibu, right? This is where if you just shut up and listen, you can connect with them faster. And number 4, and it's a cycle, by the way, but number 4, offer a quick win they can use today. So value, PSLV, and then it cycles through. Believe it or not, I've cycled through this many times in one conversation, and then at the end you leave with value, obviously. But here, give them something tangible right on the call. One of the easiest things you can do to give away that's tangible is either a report that you have, whether it's from Keeping Current Matters because they're all built out, right? Or maybe a graphic that explains the market, or one property that you think may fit based on the conversation you're having, just so you can get a better idea if this is what they're looking for, or a home search, or your directory of service providers, or lots of things. The point is, have something that's valuable to them based on what they're saying. And then as you circle through this or cycle through this, you'll see that you can connect with people a lot more. Hope you enjoyed this one. We'll talk tomorrow. Have an awesome day.